Welcome back to Open Air Living, your cozy corner of YouTube where outdoor spaces come alive with inspiration and charm. Today, we're diving into the romantic world of French provincial gazebos, styled perfectly for fall gardens, especially if you're working with a tiny yard. If you've ever dreamed of stepping into a garden that feels like a page from a French countryside novel, you're in the right place. From vintage wrought iron details to climbing roses and golden autumn foliage, we got 20 gorgeous ideas to help you transform your yard into a petite paradise. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe, and leave us a comment below. Let us know which idea you'd love to try in your own backyard. We love hearing from you. Speech balloon. Let's start with the foundation, a whitewashed wood gazebo, aged to perfection. The soft, pale tones of worn white would instantly evoke the charm of old Provence, making your space feel timeless. In a fall setting, this neutral backdrop lets the amber, rust, and plum hues of the season shine through. Add a woven wicker bench or two, and you set the stage for French-style serenity. Keep things cozy with some cream linen drapes tied back with burlap ribbon. Simple touches like this elevate the overall rustic aesthetic beautifully. Nothing says French provincial like intricate wrought iron. Whether it's your gazebo's structure or just decorative elements, wrought iron adds a sense of delicate permanence. Paint it in matte black or soft gray, and let nature do the rest. Twisting vines and fluttering leaves will soften the look and blend it into your fall garden naturally. Accent with vintage iron lanterns or a hanging candle chandelier to keep things glowing warmly through the crisp autumn evening. Climbing plants are essential in a French inspired garden. Opt for soft blush or cream roses that bloom late into the season, or let ivy do its moody, trailing thing. Train your plants to follow the gazebo's roofline or spiral up its pillars for that enchanting storybook feel. It makes even the smallest space feel lush and layered. As leaves begin to change, the mix of green, gold, and fading petals will create a magical scene you'll want to photograph daily. No French-style garden is complete without bistro seating. A pair of vintage-style wrought iron chairs and a petite round table is all you need to create a charming moment. Place them right under your gazebo or to the side under a fall-shaded tree. Don't forget cozy cushions in faded floral patterns or ticking stripe. Enjoy your morning coffee, a glass of rose, or a good book in this quaint little setup. It adds function and flair to your design. Create an inviting entrance to your gazebo with a path made of irregular stone pavers. The uneven texture brings a rustic quality, softening any straight line. Surround the path with low lavender bushes or thyme for a fragrant, old-world touch as you walk toward your cozy fall retreat. In autumn, fallen leaves scattered along the path add a naturally artistic flair. No sweeping necessary. Bring in the softness with linen drapes fluttering gently in the breeze. French provincial style favors natural fabrics, and linen always feels breathable and elegant. Choose neutral shades like oat, cream, or dove gray for versatility, and tie them back with twine or vintage curtain ties. Not only do they look lovely, but they'll give you a bit of privacy or shield you from chilly breezes as fall sets in. Mood lighting is key in fall, especially in small outdoor spaces. Hang vintage-style lanterns from the ceiling of your gazebo for a soft, flickering glow. Mix LED candles with real ones if you're concerned about fire safety. It's the ambience that counts. Use brass or black frames for a period-perfect look. For added romance, drape fairy lights through the rafters or loop them around nearby trees for an immersive golden hour effect. Incorporate a tiny herb garden around your gazebo. This nod to the French countryside is both charming and useful. Plant rosemary, lavender, thyme, and sage in terracotta pots or rustic wooden planters. Their muted green tones play well with fall's rich color palette. Not only do they add texture and fragrance, but you can snip fresh herbs for teas or meals right from your garden hideaway. As temperatures drop, add warmth with blankets and pillows in seasonal colors: burnt orange, ochre, mulberry, and deep green. Drape a plaid wool throw over a bench or seat, or pile up cushions in vintage ticking stripes for that lived in French farmhouse vibe. Mix in some faux fur or velvet for texture and comfort, especially if you plan to entertain under the stars. Decorate with found objects and antique touches like ceramic jugs, weathered urns, or repurposed crates. These tell a story and enhance the romantic tone. Place them around the gazebo or tuck them among plants and pots to create little vignettes full of character. Choose pieces in muted, earthy tones so they don't overwhelm the soft fall palette you've curated. Stick to a French countryside color palette: soft whites, powdery blues, dusty rose, and muted greens. These tones work beautifully with autumn's fiery foliage. For accents, use aged brass or wrought iron and subtle patterns like toile or gingham in your textile. This color story creates a cohesive, calming space, even in the smallest yard. Don't forget seasonal flowers like chrysanthemums, asters, and sedum. They provide color well into the cooler months. Arrange them in vintage pitchers or stone planters and place them around your gazebo for layered interest. Let falling leaves gather naturally around the edges to enhance the cozy, rustic aesthetic. If space allows, add a small fire pit just outside your gazebo. Choose one in cast iron or aged copper for an old world. Surround it with gravel and a couple of chairs for marshmallow roasting or wine sipping in the crisp air. It brings warmth, ambience, and a touch of luxury to even the tiniest outdoor nook. Introduce small statues or busts to give your space a European garden feel. Think angels, urns, or classical figures in aged stone or cement. Position them strategically near the gazebo to frame the space or guide visitors along a path. These touches lend a historical romance to your setup, making it feel curated and complete. Instead of a traditional deck or patio, consider using pea gravel beneath your gazebo. It's budget-friendly and aligns perfectly with French garden tradition. Its soft crunch underfoot adds charm, and it drains well, perfect for rainy autumn days. Scatter a few outdoor rugs or mats for texture and comfort under chairs or tables. If you're hosting an al fresco dinner, style your gazebo table with tapered candles and brass holders, antique flatware, and linen napkins. Add a small bouquet of fresh or dried fall flowers for a centerpiece, and you've created a scene straight out of the French countryside. Even a cafe table becomes magical with the right styling. Don't underestimate the power of thoughtful detail. If you're building or renovating, consider giving your gazebo French door-style entryways. Whether real or decorative, they add architectural elegance. Paint them in muted gray-blue or weathered white, and leave them open for an inviting. It's an unexpected twist that makes your space feel more like a garden room than just a structure. Use antique bird cages for decoration, either hung from rafters or placed on side tables filled with candles or florals. They add whimsy and texture without overwhelming the space. Plus, they fit beautifully with the French provincial vibe. Hang one or two at different heights for visual interest and an air of collected charm. Complete your fall garden moment with soft French cafe music playing from a small hidden speaker. The sound of accordions, violins, and piano melodies will transport you to a Parisian garden in no time. It's one of those subtle, immersive details that makes a big impact on how your space feels. To keep your gazebo beautiful, sweep fallen leaves regularly and check fabric elements for mold or dampness. Store away cushions and textiles in a waterproof bin when not in use, especially if you live in a rainy area. Finally, trim back plants and vines just enough to encourage healthy growth without losing that charming, overgrown look. And there you have it, 20 ways to bring French provincial charm to your fall garden gazebo, even in the smallest of spaces. We hope you're feeling inspired to create your own cozy retreat this season. Which idea was your favorite? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your fellow garden dreamers. Merci beaucoup for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.